It's R. Miranda Burke with Dear That Nettie Mae Theater Productions. It has been a minute since I've been doing video diaries. Oh my God. Life has been so crazy. Like, if I told you guys what was going on in my world, you would not believe me. So, between moving again, like if you knew our backstory with moving, you would be like, that did not really happen to you. So I had to move again, unfortunately. Um, a lot of changes. So we had a lot of personal stuff going on, and that's why I had been under the radar. I do want to. I'm late doing this video, but I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who was a part of the relationship goals brunch that we had this past September. It was so incredible to do press with Ask Ashley, to do press with Channel 19 News, to do press with our other radio show with Khalid and Six. We had so much fun doing press. And Shawana Sims, we did her radio show. So we did a lot of press for this event. And it was an incredible event. So if you missed out, oh my God, don't worry about it, because I'm going to give you more details about our next event. But we had such a blast, and the women gave their point of view on dating and relationships. I have to give a shout out to Donna, to Danielle, to Victoria, to Alexis Rogers, Nataki, all of our panelists. Oh my gosh, you guys rocked it. And my moderator, Shawana, and myself, we had so much fun just talking to all these women. And I just want to thank my team. You know who you are, Miss Libby, my mother, Gina, my Aunt Shine, my sister, Nisha, Ebony, Nisi. It's so many of you guys to name. And if I'm forgetting somebody, please bear with me. But my whole team, you guys are phenomenal and you are incredible. Like, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. My cousin Randria came in. Like, when I say my family and friends came in and saved the day for that event, it was so much fun for relationship goals. But I'm here not to talk about just relationship goals. I am here to also talk about what we have in store for 2020. I'm very excited about this season because this season is going to be extremely different. I decided to go into year 12 a little different than I normally do. And I wanted to revisit an old play. And instead of like putting out newer and newer content, and I love, I can't stop thinking about new ideas and whatnot. And I'm still working on the new ideas, but I wanted to go back and work on an older show. One of my earlier works, just because I just thought it was overdue. And sometimes I've done plays once and that was it. And you just leave it alone. But as an artist, you're consistently supposed to do things more than once. So I'm very excited because this particular show is a dark show. And I'm just so excited about this show. Like, when you guys find out who is in this show, you're going to be like, wait a minute, they're playing what character? So I'm so excited. So I'll be announcing my cast in 2020. I'm not going to announce them now just because I want you guys to stay in the loop and whatnot. And I'm going to announce the name of the play in 2020 also. I'm just going to kind of keep you guys on edge just a little bit. Like, well, what show is she doing for next year? Because I've been asked nonstop, what stage play am I doing for 2020 and when is it? And I am doing something at the very beginning of 2020. We're doing it April 24th and 25th. So mark your calendar now. This play is not lighthearted like Love Changes and With This Ring. I know a lot of people have asked me were those characters coming back for our next run and whatnot, because everyone loves, the Thorntons, the Santiagos, and the Davenports. They love to hear about Marissa, Mariah, Brandon, and Donovan. They want to hear from them, but we're not bringing that particular show back this year. I wanted to kind of put them on the shelf for a little bit, just to kind of give them a little bit of a break. So what I'm excited about this run is I actually get to solely be director and writer. I'm so excited about that. Now, don't get me wrong, acting is my first love. Like, I will never stop acting, but when you're in the director's chair and you're the writer and your brain just works, it's a whole different elephant, and I'm so excited to be back in that chair. So yeah, I'm excited about this new show that we have coming up in 2020, but mark your calendars for that. But getting back to relationship goals, we are having a part two. Yes, we are. Part two of relationship goals. It is we're invading the man cave, honey. We need to know what these men are thinking because, listen, I'm just tired. Okay, let me just keep it real with y'all. As a black woman, I am very tired of this whole dating scene. If you see some of the garbage that be in my DMs, not only that, just some of the shenanigans that I deal with as a single black woman, I just was like, you know what? We need to have a conversation about this. We need to just clear the air. So I've asked some friends of mine and some other guys to be a part of this panel, and we're going to have a conversation about invading the man cave. And we're partnering again with Artsville Cincinnati, and it's going to be, mark your calendar, March 28th. So it's not a brunch. The atmosphere is going to be extremely different. It's going to be like, we wanted to do something completely different for this part two. So we're invading the man cave. Like, I need to know, honey, and I know, ladies, you want to know too. You want to know why, what is going on with these men. So, and it's, you know what, and let me keep it real. Sometimes it's not always the men. Sometimes it's us women. So we're going to have a conversation about this. So if you are interested in being a part of the Relationship Goals event in March 28th, shoot us an email at dear.nattymate@gmail.com. I know our panel is pretty much full, but I do have people who like to either sponsor, to be vendors, any type of way they want to participate in this event. Just hit us up at dear.nattymate@gmail.com. I will be also looking for sponsorships for the play that we have coming up. I almost said the name. See, y'all almost caught me saying the name of the play. I will have sponsorship opportunities for that also, because I am looking for sponsors for our next production in the spring. And I'm just excited because this is year 12 for us. And I did not know what to expect going into year 12. I'm like, when I initially thought I was doing this, I thought it would be maybe like 5 years. And that was it initially. But I'm just like, God, you are so awesome. You have brought me to year 12. Like, that is so big. I thought 10 was huge, but 12, it sounds distinguished. So, and I know it's even going to keep on growing and growing and growing. So, I did fill all the acting positions, but even if you want to be a part, you want to help out with the production that we have coming up in the spring, also hit us up at dear.nattymate@gmail.com. Follow all of our social media handles. On Facebook, it's Dear.NattyMate Theater Productions. Instagram is Dear.NattyMate Official. I'm trying to get back into Snapchat, honey. Listen, it's too much. YouTube, I have been putting videos back up on there. So, in this time, I promise you guys, you will get to go on a journey. Like, you will get to see what it entails to start a play and finish a play. Because people think you just get on stage and that's it. Heck no. Like, it's so much planning. I've been planning for this show realistically since my last show last year. And that's just me being honest. Like, I've switched shows around. I'm like, what vision do I want to share? And it's funny because this particular show, I have been asked so many times to bring this show back. And I'm like, nope, I'm not bringing it back. I'm not bringing this show back. But I've been begged, especially by like my VP. My VP, Nataki, has been bugging me. Like, can you please bring this particular play back? And I'm like, girl, that show is too dark. People is not ready for that show. But I'm so glad that I did listen. And, after reading it from a different perspective years later, I'm like, okay, yeah, we have to do this show. So writers, that's another thing. Don't always just take your play and just say, I'm done, or your script, your movie script, or your web series, or your TV show, or your book, whatever you write, writers. Don't just take it face value and that's it, because you're never done with your work. Your work changes with the time. So that's why I'm actually really excited about doing this show. Because we did the show 7 years ago. So from 7 years ago to now, we're doing a lot of cast changes. Ironically, I'm not bringing the same cast back, and you'll find out more details about that. we're going in a different direction with this show. So the script is still the same for the most part, but we're doing it differently, if you get what I'm saying. So writers, never feel like when you have a piece of work, you're like, okay, this is it. I'm done. No, things can change, and it changes with the time. So I'm just so excited. Like, I'm back. And one more thing, like that's why I said I've been under the radar. I had to get a new phone. Baby girl is officially team iPhone. You have no idea, God, it's so good. Like, I have been Android for so long. Like, okay, I like Android. I love my Galaxy. Da 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 da. And I wanted something different. And I had been wanting to be iPhone for the longest time, but I never knew when it was the right time to switch to Apple. And I love Apple. I'm just gonna say that I love a sister love Apple now. So but yes, follow us on our social media handles, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I love you guys. Thank you so much for following me, rocking with me no matter what. 2019, we about to end this with a bang, and 2020 you gonna see Dear Donette May like, where did they just come from? So love you guys and have a great night. Bye guys.